Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And here I have another great article for you guys from the Mobile Report. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys could check it out. So I want to backtrack a little bit. So a week ago, maybe 2 weeks now, T-Mobile announced a layoff of 5,000 employees. That's about 7% of the overall size of the company. And a lot of people were upset. A lot of people are still trying to figure out what that means. Why did they do it after just announcing that they're going to do dividend and buybacks totaling up to $19 billion, and then you lay off 5,000 workers? Mike Sievert explained it recently at the Goldman Sachs conference. He also explained it at the CNBC interview. It's not so much about the right now, he stated. It's more about the future. Right? 2024, 2025, 2026, they want to continue growing at the pace that they have been. So if they notice any slowdown, they want to be entrepreneur-like and they want to be able to pivot and shift. They can't do so if they have a strain on the balance sheet. So we're going to start seeing more stuff like what we're seeing in this article. T-Mobile promotional rebate cards are becoming much less useful. So there recently has been a reduction in the promotional aggressiveness in terms of the price that they're putting out per line. Now with this, T-Mobile store reps have to look more closely, and it's going to be much harder to qualify. So T-Mobile is looking at everything overall on what they need to cut back in favor of prioritizing what consumers are looking for. And right now, that's device promos. So as the next iPhone is rumored to be more expensive, right, in order for T-Mobile to compete more aggressively during that launch, could they potentially raise the promotional aggressiveness on the device promos? Yes, right, by reducing the workforce, reducing the promotional rebates on the promotional cards, they can now effectively spend more on device promos because that's what they want to prioritize, because that's where they see the consumer gravitating towards. So from that aspect, from the business side, it makes a lot of sense. So if the new iPhone comes out to be $1,200, T-Mobile could now offer a $1,200 device credit over the 24 months if they need to, right? If they want to be that competitive, aggressive, they want to take more share. They want to take more Apple share. That's how aggressive they could be. And they set themselves up to be that aggressive because now they're reducing other promos and they're reducing jobs. Now, I'm not trying to defend T-Mobile. That's a bad thing, right? We don't want to see people lose their jobs. But if you're looking into the future, 2024, 2025, T-Mobile needs to be in a position and very flexible to immediately pivot. You know, what if AT&T comes out with a $1,300 promo and the iPhone 15 Pro Max on us? You know, you have to be able to respond very quickly. And it seems, again, we don't know their business. We don't know their internal business model. But it seems T-Mobile felt like they just weren't flexible enough to do so. So they're making cutbacks. So for the future outlook, it looks like, T-Mobile could be making some, quote unquote bad changes for now, but it's going to lead them to be able to make better decisions in the future without having too much backlash, right? If you keep everything the same, as an example, right? You keep the staff, you keep the promos the way they've been operating, and now you have to offer a higher promo on a device that's more expensive, right? Investors and shareholders are gonna look at that. They're gonna say, "Wait a minute, you're spending way more now for customer acquisition, but everything stayed the same." So I think that's the only thing that T-Mobile did here to offset, right? They cut staff, they're cutting back on other promotions to be more aggressive. What they feel is a priority right now, and that's device credits. That seems to be what everybody's gravitating towards. That's where the competition lies. And Sievert made that very clear at both the Goldman Sachs conference and at the Yahoo Finance interview and at the CNBC interview. He made that very clear. So I want to hear from you guys in the comment section. Sound off. Let me know what you think about that. Again, this is me not trying to defend them, just calling it what it is. They're trying to compete more, be more flexible. And that's what they felt they needed to do to be able to compete where it matters right now, and that's on the device promos. So make sure you guys stay tuned for more. Like, share, subscribe, follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Live. See y'all in the next one. Peace.